Hey guys, I just wanted to welcome all of you, man. And I hope that everybody's doing well this fine evening. This is Rooster here. I want to welcome all of you here. Anybody that wants to care to join me, you're all welcome to do so. Anybody that wants to also post all your comments, be sure to do that over here to your right. On your screen, it should be over here on the right. You can all text and make your comments if y'all want. I can be able to read your comments this way that I can answer whatever questions you all might have. Okay. Um, this is for educational purposes, so let me go ahead and put my disclaimer there. This is not to change or to persuade anyone's opinions whatsoever. This is also for research purposes as well, where we are that my opinions are not the opinions of myself, but also from collaborated evidence that are all around, not just on social media, but also on mainstream media, as well as any other blog or networks. We've tried to find every collaborating evidence that can verify and back up my claims or back up my statements that I make in here. These are not to change or to offend anyone's opinions. This is not to, uh, to open up a debate or whatever. All we're here for is to show the evidence that we have based on the subject at hand of the Maui Lahaina region of the fires that just occurred over in that area. We want to give everybody all the right opportunities to know the truth and to understand what's going on. And this is what we do is we try to give you all the opportunities to come and join us and to be able to see the evidence, because the problem is that we're at war with information, where we're dealing with fact check based softwares that are in how you say installed in all of the social media platforms that are censoring everything we say, everything we do, and are intentionally doing that to keep everyone in the dark. It's a part of the propaganda law, the propaganda machine that the administration of the Obamas had put forth to make sure that no one exposes their crimes against humanity. So this is what we're going to do for now on. On YouTube, we're not going to post anything that will be, um, that will get us banned from YouTube, because we need the platform because of the audience, and we need to get that audience to come and see the evidence. So we're not going to no longer post any evidence here on YouTube anymore. However, we are going to post the information on my Telegram, and we're going to discuss on an open Telegram, open forum for anyone who wants to continue joining me with any conversations after we talk about this here on this live feed. I have posted the hyperlink to my Telegram group. It is a live voice activation group, and also where you can see videos on live as we're sitting here talking. We over everything I discuss or talk about with you all will be on open mic, and you will be able to see the video content as we're conducting a live feed. Here on this platform here, I have to have a special program, a special software in order to show you my computer content. I can no longer show you the content unless I download a third party program to be able to, to feed it into YouTube Live. So, forgive me for that. I ask that everyone please get out the invites. If y'all want to join me, you're welcome to do so. This is for your eyes and for your eyes only, and for anyone who really has an interest in wanting to know the truth of what's going on. All right. Several different events have occurred before the events that happened with the fires inside of Lahaina, Maui. And we're going to discuss those issues, and we're going to make it very clear, because these are also issues that were mentioned on mainstream media. One, the first responders alert system did not go off. This really highly sophisticated weather and fire and emergency system that they had spent millions of dollars on, which is the strongest and the most sophisticated, accurate system on the world, on the planet itself, just failed this day not to give any kind of response. It didn't even give a response to even the hurricane. What hurricane? Where's the rain that came from this hurricane? Question number one. Number two, why did the hurricane start on the opposite end of the mountain and not on the end where the fire has started? And it's funny that how they have a storm that occurs during these big events every time to conceal the actual events that's happening. Like every time they start these fires, there always seem to be a cloudy day, a storm that's brewing just right before it happens, so that the winds can carry the storm or the fires, and spread them out is what they're trying to make it look like. And now, but we found some evidence. We found some very strong and powerful evidence that this was not an actual natural wildfire that was started by climate change and started by lightning. Okay, and all the details that we're going to show you are not going to be shown here. I want y'all to come to my Telegram to see it, because here it's going to be blocked, it's going to be shielded. I won't be able to get this information out to you all. And so, therefore, I want to be able to speak openly about this and show you, because you're going to see that Maui was attacked. You're going to see that there was cover up after cover ups. You're going to see that the military was turning back the victims from escaping the fire zone and told them to leave, go back, that there's power lines down when there was no power lines down. And we have evidence that they were putting up barricades, keeping also the residents, the neighbors, that the surrounding area from reaching that area, and telling them and refusing them from sending any kind of aid, any kind of food, water, because it was not FDA approved, blah, 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 bullshit. Okay, simple as that. This was simply denying the people of the right to having survival materials that could have kept them alive and kept them fed, kept them hydrated, and these people simply, intentionally, and deliberately, literally kept these people from having access to all of the supplies that were needed. When the first responders, FEMA, all these little SOBs did not show up there, did not give any kind of response whatsoever, we knew damn well that this was a deliberate and premeditated event that happened. When you deny everyone from having the rights to basic needs in an emergency situation, which has never been done by any members of government until now, and it's been starting since Katrina, 9/11. Since 9/11 and all these events have happened, his government stepped in there, pushed everyone back, and played the god of the saviors when they never were. And now we got the evidence. We got living, literal, hard proof fact that the U.S. military and the United States government attacked those people with direct energy weapons, plasma weapons, including chemtrail weapons. We're going to show you all how that this was done. We're going to prove to you all, those who want to join me on my Telegram group, click on that hyperlink right below, and you're going to see. Hit that subscribe button and come and join us and be a member of us to get this truth out. I'm not standing here no longer and letting government attack us secretly. I'm no longer going to be a target for government lies and their climate change lies, okay? We now know that they're manipulating the weather. We now know they're lying to everybody. We now know that the damn media is lying to everybody. We now know they committed crimes against humanity way and far too many damn times, that this is no longer a coincidence anymore, people. You have fires in Tacoma, Washington, fires in Oregon, fires in Louisiana, fires in Houston, Texas. You have fires all over the country right now that just happened just this week alone. That we're no longer going to sit here and take this shit no longer.
Here's a secret that's been kept by cathedrals for a long time. This
So now, where's everybody at? This is a live feed. Why aren't you all coming? This is all up to you guys. Everything that I'm sharing with you all is the real fact. What's sad is most of the world are still asleep to it. The same guy, the chief of police that was handling the so-called spokesperson, handling this so-called event that was in Maui, was also the same chief of police that was in the mass killings, the mass shootings that happened in Vegas. What are the coincidences of the same SOB being in the same in the two different places that were and being involved in both massive events? And then we have FEMA again shows up at every event, but didn't go to go rescue these people. They didn't wait till 2 days to show up. Where strange and very weird objects were caught flying over the area on camera just right before the events happened. These people are clearly involved in something very demonic. So when you go look at all this information, you'll find out they also had a book that was just published on the same day, right when all these damn fires were beginning, talking about the Maui fires. And the name of the book was called Fire and Fury, the story of the 2023 Maui fires and its implications for climate change. This is before the fires began. This book was published on the same day this shit was all going down. And it was published on Amazon. What are the odds of this book being written before the events happen and is exactly confirming the events that was to take place in that area and to be blamed on climate change? See, climate change is how the United Nations and the World Economic Forum's Klaus Schwab are going to exercise the lockdown, using it as a permanent lockdown reason and justification to lock you all down into 15-minute cities. I know y'all have heard that phrase before, 15-minute cities. Now it's time for you all to go open up your research, go open up the government document called Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030. You will see that it's about the so-called agendas that they're going to do in your lives. The New World Order agendas are to put you into these 15-minute cities where you will own nothing and be happy. This is their own statements. These are public knowledge. Everything I'm telling you is all public knowledge, guys. Why did the media stay silent on the truth? Because they didn't give a shit about saving your life. They work for the Luciferians and the CIA controls them. Guys, we have all of this documented. It's a matter of where you're looking at for your information. Come and see. That's all I got to say. Come and see. I'm located on Telegram. The link is posted below. The name of my group is called the Zombie Apocalypse. I'm going to show you everything you didn't even know. And by saying that, guys, I thought y'all were going to come and see this, but we hope to see you over there on Telegram. You all have a good night. And thank you for coming. If you did, if y'all heard this, at least watch the live feed and the recording.